but I'm like, I don't want to Totem Wolf on the show.
Joseph Evaldi's been bending the elbow if he thinks Totem Wolf's going to bring anything to this show. And all he does when he comes in here is say hearsay and speculation. This is a news program. And you're a doctor of journalism. And I read the Star Ledger for at least 30 years. Now I want to know when things are going to get serious around here. I didn't come to this network for this hearsay and this wives' tales. Totem Wolf, listen, Totem Wolf's a good guy to watch movies with. But when it comes down to the nitty-gritty of details, I don't trust him as far as I could throw him. And my back is bad, so I don't think I could throw him very far without bodily injury.
This Totem Wolf, you know, he's a little kooky.
Yeah.
He's the kooky wolf of the bunch.
I hear he's a pyromaniac, too. You better watch out. He might burn the place down.
No, he's not.
He said something about my brother, so I'm going to say something about him.
He's just out there in another galaxy.
Yes, that's how it seems to be. A galaxy very, very far away, kids.
Okay,
like where Ken Kesey went, if you know what I mean.
Let's get back to this news report.
It's probably for the best. I have no idea where this is going.
I don't know where it's going, but I'll take care of it. This is Joel Vector, and I am back at the story, and we're going to try to find out where we last left off. Agents tracked the ticket to where it was sold at a gas station in a nearby community of Rolling Meadows. They used store video to match the buyer as the man who redeemed some winning tickets at another gas station and identified his car. Local police stopped the car Tuesday night in Arlington Heights. Federal prosecutors charged 38-year-old Dexter Riley with robbing about $8,000, $200 from the bank. Court records on Friday didn't list a defense attorney for Riley.
Could I ask you something, Dr. Vector, if you wouldn't mind? Did you ever promo for The Undertaker?
No.
Did you ever threaten the wrestler Yokozuna with being stuffed in a casket?
No.
Okay, just wondering. This is yesterday's news. That was golden-throated, Emmy-nominated Joe Vector. That's a bunch of crap, if you believe that. But he is an amazing newscaster, and he is the host of this show. And anyone that doesn't like it can meet me in the parking lot, and we'll get a knuckle sandwich going. I am Kurtis Bearheart. I am an emissary from the Oakenus Network. Here to tell you about my brother Ricky's crap that he does on there. Audio books, poetry, spoken word, paranormal investigations, and talk. The Oakenus Network, a creative baptism for every day. Go on Spreaker.com and listen to his stuff, because it's cool. And check out his books on Amazon.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's it. That's what's going on.
I have one show to plug for the Joseph Evaldi Network.
The Joseph Evaldi Network.
And I was told by higher-ups, Joseph Evaldi, and I can't stand his decisions sometimes when he tells me this stuff.
It is not for us to question. It is for us to lead, or for us to be let out to the curb and fired.
Yes, he says, in order for me to do this show with
Kurtis Bearheart.
Kurtis Bearheart.
Yes.
I have to plug Totem Wolf and Bearheart show.
I could do that. I'm a part of Totem Wolf and Bearheart show.
Yes.
I'm the Bearheart part. Totem, Totem Wolf. What we need to do is we got to hit him up with some cheap whiskey and get him in a sensory deprivation tank until he can find his body again. That's what I think we should do. Listen, tell Joseph Vivaldi the next time that show needs to be plugged that I can do it. Okay, I'm a big boy. I wear big boy pants.
Oh, okay.
You don't got to send Totem Wolf over here to do what old Kurt will do for the asking. You know what I mean?
I'm Joe Vester, you're Kurtis Bearheart.
Last time I checked.
I say, I invade the Totem Wolf show one time.
And I'm sure you have. And I'm sure you will again.
I think I haven't. I will try to picture changing myself.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I think that you're you and he's him, and wherever he is. I don't know what planet he's reporting from, but it's not the one you're on. So the one you're on is similar to the one that I'm on, sort of.
None of this counts.
No, like I said, sensory deprivation tank. Till he can say his ABCs again. Until then,
I think somewhere he'll find Dirk Rimrod there.
Well, let's hope not, because then we'll never see him again. I ain't seen Dirk Rimrod since the last time. Dirk Rimrod sighted at Alpha Centauri, farming cosmic, I don't know, something Philip K. Dick ropes, and we're doomed.
Alpha Centauri!
Wow. Well, that was good. Was that Totem Wolf?
I don't know that.
It's just somebody saying something.
Somebody said something.
Thank goodness for that. Turn these bloody mics off around here to keep the intrusions from coming in.
This just in.
Oh.
News story.
Buckle up, kids.
From AP News.
Yes.
From Philadelphia.
Uh-oh.
Postal worker leaves mail on side of road, quits job.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that one. And I gotta say, that's pretty crazy. I wonder if he... well, go on, read the article, because I got a bunch of questions.
The U.S. Postal Service says hundreds of pieces of mail meant for Philadelphia residents were dropped on the side of a New Jersey road when the carrier responsible for them quit his job.
Now that's what I call snail mail, kids. It never got there at all. I'd say that's pretty slow, wouldn't you?
Philly.com reports a New Jersey man made the odd discovery Sunday morning in Pennsauken. The man posted a picture of the missing mail on Facebook. Why does everything have to be on Facebook?
Well, I don't know. It might have something to do with Mark Zuckerberg and his inexorable juggernaut of a corporation.
Maybe it's because you wear the same shirt every day.
I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I just think that everybody uses Facebook every day.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
Well, it's the easiest way to just turn your smartphone into a big tattletale, so
Yeah.
why wouldn't they?
Back in the day, when I started doing the news, there wasn't Facebook. There was actually getting out and writing a journal and handing it to people to read.
When you first started doing news, there was nothing but teletype and smoke signals. Isn't that the case? When did you start doing news again?
It was a long time.
Well, the point is there was no social media, and I'm sure it was a much better world. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I got lost in Tennessee.
I mean, the question remains, would the guy have been frustrated enough to have quit the Postal Service in such a way? I mean, even Charles Bukowski gave notice. I mean, gee whiz.
I don't know. Let me correct. I didn't get lost in Tennessee yet. I felt like I got lost in Tennessee.
Look, I never been that far into the hoot and the hollers, but I got to tell you, abandoning the mail like that—that's pretty crazy.
I gotta say this. You abandon the mail. That means somebody is not going to get a bill. And if somebody does not get a bill, and they don't pay that bill on time, they get a fine or something. That means they're losing people's good money.
I don't think the Postal Service cares about anything, but if I was to say, well, what do they care about? They should maybe pay their guys a little bit better, or like maybe think about things a little bit harder. I mean, the guy just left the mail there. Bills are one thing, but I mean, everybody has to trust the Postal Service.
Bottom line, postal worker gone postal.
In a more unconventional way, yes. Normally, it has a whole other ring when they're postal. This is more of a negligence than a belligerence, as it were.
Special Agent Scott Balfour of the U.S. Postal Service Office.
Balfour made his declaration.
Inspector General said in a statement the mail had been scheduled for delivery on August 8th. I lost my news.
That's horrifying.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to find that news article. And now be patient with me. Eventually I'll find the news article once again. And I'm going to keep on babbling until I find that news article.
Imagine all the things he can say, saying nothing.
I found it.
Yay!
I think we're safe.
Well, I don't know about that. But at least you can continue with the article.
But I might be okay. Scheduled for delivery on August 8th from the Roxborough Station Post Office. According to Balfour, the Roxborough Post Office will deliver the mail. The mail carrier who was responsible for the delivery resigned on September 8th, according to Balfour. The U.S. Postal Service doesn't anticipate any further action against the former employee. That is the news.
So did they get their news? I mean, did they get their mail, or did they find it and send it where it belongs? Because all I'm thinking of is some nice grandma made cookies for her kids, grandkids, and then this guy dumps them on the side of the road, and they're all melted and ruined and fly-bitten. And now they show up, and grandma's cookies just don't look like they're supposed to.
I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to say this.
At least Santa Claus wasn't challenged or bereaved in any way.
Let's just say my brother sends me my birthday card with birthday money. And let's just say I need that.
Let's hope he's using Western Union.
Let's just say, I don't think my brother sent me that money. Or sent me that card. And let's just say, I think he forgot about my birthday. And let's just say that card never arrives. Then Christmas time, I am arguing with my brother because he forgot about my birthday, when in reality, he thought the card was sent.
Well, if you're going to argue with him, I mean, it's just a misunderstanding. Maybe you just, hey, bro, what happened on my birthday? I sent you a graham cracker. Why didn't you send me a graham cracker?
I mean, Kurtis, what would you do with your brother if that happened?
Well, to be honest with you, I hardly ever hear from Taco unless it's to try to borrow money from me. And that never happens on my birthday because he knows it won't work. My brother Ricky, I hear from him all the time. It's usually some kind of psychobabble about Babylon or something.